He really did, man. He really did. He really did.
So you start doing your rankings. Now this should be fun. I want to go with your list first, and then I'll give my list, and then let's discuss the list.
Okay. All right. I got you, man. All right. So let's just go from 1 to 10 because, yes, one through 5, everybody pretty much got close to the same players, maybe different order. But it started to get interesting when you start to get down to like 10 because now you kind of nitpicking.
Right.
Right. It's kind of hard, man. It was hard to do 7 through 10.
Okay, now I'm going to give you mine. I got Patrick Mahomes at number 1.
Yeah.
I got Lamar Jackson at number 2.
Okay.
I got Josh Allen at number 3. I got Jalen Hurts at number 4. He's got to be up there because he won the big one. At number 5, Jaden Daniels.
All right. 6, I got Jalen Hurts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 7, I got Matthew Stafford.
Stafford at 7. Okay.
Stafford at 7. At 8, I got Justin Herbert.
Yeah, you've been iffy with Justin for a long time.
I was surprised I had him in the top. Not really. I mean, yeah, you know how my relationship is with Justin.
I know how your relationship
is. He's a little bit of an underachiever, but when we get to talking a little bit, I discuss a little more about old Justin. Yeah, he ruined my fantasy team one year, man.
I know. You would never let it survive
that. Number 9, I got Kyler Murray.
Whoa, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, number 9, I got Kyler Murray. And
here comes the drum roll.
I got G. I got CJ Stroud, man.
Wow, and that's interesting because CJ Stroud, yeah, man.
I got CJ Stroud at 10. I got CJ Stroud at 10. Like I said, man, Geno came really close to my top 10, closer than, I would have imagined when it tickled me.
He came a lot closer than most people think.
Closer than, yeah. I mean, it was right. It was tit for tat.
All right, so that was your list there. At number 6, I got Joe Burrow. At number 7, I got Matthew Stafford.
Come on, man.
At number 8, I have Jared Goff.
Okay.
At number 9, I have CJ Stroud. And at number 10, this is a battle between, this is a divisional rival right here. It's between Justin and Geno. And being that I'm a Raider fan, I'm taking Geno over Justin.
Oh my God, man. Okay. That wasn't a homer pick. Oh my God.
That was pretty biased, huh?
It was, man. That wasn't a homer pick. But man, I'm gonna say this about Geno, right? He got one of my favorite quotes in NFL interview history, man. I forgot it was a Sunday night, and it might have been Monday night. Can't quite remember, but it was a primetime game, and he was like, and they were like, everything he'd been through, the trials and tribulations, and he was like, man, the interview. I think that they asked him like, how does it feel to have so much success right now with the Seahawks after being wrote off. He said, "Yeah, they wrote me off, but I ain't right back." And I'm like, man, ever since then, I'm like, okay, Gino. Yeah.
Number 6, you got Justin Herbert.
Nah, not me. I got at number 6. I had Hurts.
Oh yeah, you have Hurts. Okay.
Yeah. Who you have at 6?
At 6, I got
I think you had Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
Right. Yeah. So we kind of flip flop that group right there. Like I said,
Yeah,
our top 6 were the same, just a little different order.
Yep.
Matter of fact, 7 was the same.
7 is a perfect number. Matthew Stafford.
I had
And Matthew, Hall of Famer, man. Hey.
Yeah. I
The
think
Rams are going to be hot.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The Rams are going to be hot.
Yeah, man. I think people done kind of forgot how good Matthew Stafford is.
Really is. Come
It's
on now.
And you like, and I was looking at quarterbacks. You know, I look at every team. I looked at every team. I'm like, yo, he not better than Matthew. He not better than
No.
he not better than Matthew. You know, he
Yeah.
did his thing with Detroit, and that was before, you know, they got the good coaching staff. So then he just got McVay, man. It just took him to, you know, Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah. I agree with you. I mean, Matthew Stafford on any given day can, you know, he can go up the rankings in any given day. I mean, he's
Right.
Hall of Famer. He's won the chip, and the squad that they got around them. I mean, you have to count them in the NFC.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's you know, we got a long time, but that's my sleeper pick, I believe.
That's the sleeper. Is it
That's
plus 700?
And we gonna place my bet right now. It might be more than that, especially they come out of NFC.
It might be more plus 3,500.
Yeah, it might be. Especially if they pick to win the Super Bowl. Pick to come out of NFC, you know, probably sitting at about 15.
We better do.
Right. I was just telling one of the guys I talk sports with that I think it's whoever get home field advantage when it comes to the Rams and the Eagles.
That's right, man.
And they're gonna see each other. You know, the Niners are kind of down.
Yeah, and the Rams got a great coach too. So,
right.
You know, that's gonna be tough. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, you got Detroit. So
yeah, the Lions are turning into they turn into little kittens when
well, you know what? I mean, I know we're talking about quarterbacks, but they, you know, fairness to the line, their defense went down last year.
Yeah,
they had
a lot of injuries
on defense, so they're gonna be right back in the mix. You know, it's just not the Eagles and the Rams. The Lions have something to say about that.
Yeah, I hope so. I just hope it doesn't become mental.
Right.
You know, sometimes you lose, and then all of a sudden it becomes a mental thing.
Right.
And that's funny that you say that. You talk about the Lions because at 8, I got Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Who do you got in it?
I had Justin Herbert.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So let's talk about your guys first because they're more interested. They actually got flip flop for.
Yeah. So Jared Goff is. I mean, you know, Jared Goff is to me he's. It's hard to really say. I mean, how great is he? Because he's got such a great team around him. But if he's in certain situations, can he win the big game? I guess that's why that's the same question that Justin Herbert's got. You know, so they're kind of close to each other. But he's won some more big games. He's won more big games than Justin Herbert has. All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
by far. Well, yeah, by far.
By far. So I'm gonna put him up at 8. Especially as a recent. Right. And when he gets in his zone, I mean, he can slice and dice you and dissect you up like anybody.
Yeah, right. He was the number 1 pick, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Man, Goff, man, he's a good quarterback, man. I thought he was good for the Rams. He actually made it to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Matt Vay wanted more, so he went with Matthew Stafford, and he got more arm strength, and they got what they wanted. But Detroit, man, they haven't got a Super Bowl yet, but they got a whole lot of pieces from that trade, man. That's around golf, and man, golf is really good player for the Detroit Lions. I mean, it just was perfect for both teams.
Yeah, he's a stud, man. He's a stud over there in D-Town.
Yeah,
So
he can play. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying Detroit Lions, fans, they love Jared Goff. And I don't know, was it like you said, I don't think it was necessarily his fault that they didn't advance in the playoffs. It was the injuries with the defense and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
They and I want to say they lost an NFC Championship game last year, if I'm not mistaken, to the Eagles. I mean, just defense, man, was just no. I'll take that back. No, the Eagles lost to the Commanders with Jaden. That's right.
To the Commanders, yeah.
Yeah. I think that Eagles beat them in the round before, but just injuries. Yeah, just injuries. Yeah. So my guy Justin Herbert. Oh my God, can you believe I put Justin Herbert in the top 10? As much junk as I talk about
that at all. I'm just wondering who's your sponsor underneath the table. He must be a Charger fan.
Yeah, my man P for the car wash gonna love this episode. But man,
he paid for your beach vacation.
Yeah. You gotta slide me something for this one. But man, you know what? I talked so much trash about Justin Herbert, man, because he's so much of an underachiever, man. He got all the tools, all the talent in the world, man. And for 3.5 quarters, I wouldn't rather have nobody else.
Yeah.
But man, when it comes to winning that game in the fourth quarter, I take anybody over him.
Yeah, whoa, that's
he just don't make the plays, man, to win the game. And then people say it was coaching, so maybe Brandon was not really the best.
Oh God. I mean, come on. You get somebody at the bus stop that can do what Brandon was doing. It's more than 20. It's more than 20. Go for it.
Yeah, folks, go for it on your old 10. Right. So, I take that into consideration, man. Brandon was not the best coach. So he got Harbaugh now. He got a quarterback genius right now. Knows how to coach the game, So,
I think you're going to see a difference.
I mean, I saw a difference last year, and like I say, they kind of took some of the pressure of Herbert by the way Harbaugh called the plays.
Yeah.
They played off the run game because J.K. Dobbins was a monster last year until he got hurt. But Justin played off the run game. They didn't base their offense around Justin. So, and I think it benefited him because he can make every throw on the field, man. And he can run. He fast.
Yeah.
I'm like, one time, it was a question like, is he better than Josh? He wasn't better than Pat, but like he was with that big four with Josh, Pat, Lamar, and Justin.
Yeah.
But he just has come up short, man, so many times. Just like last year, man, they lost in the playoffs to a banged up Houston Texans team that didn't have Tank Dell or Diggs.
Yeah.
So they went and got him some weapons. They went at it. They got him some weapons through draft and through free agency. So be interesting to see if he go ahead and take that next leap, which I know he can. Then everybody gonna be like, I told you, Justin. Like I said, like I told you, he got all the talent. He just come up short, man, when it come to wins.
Yeah. And you know what? Being a quarterback, you got to be able to take the good and the bad, man. And
you get all the credit when your team wins, so you got to take all the backlash when your team lose.
And that's exactly why. Let's see here. I got him at number 9. That's exactly why I put Goff ahead of Justin Herbert. And no, do I have him at 9? No, excuse me.
No, you didn't have Herbert in the top 10.
Wrong. That's exactly why I have him losing to Gino.
Yeah, you didn't even have him in
That's
the top
exactly
10, man.
why.
I'm like, listen, that's vice versa. You talk so highly of Herbert. You're like Herbert this and Herbert that. And then you
I
didn't have him in
did.
the top 10. And I say,
I,
Herbert ain't here no 2 sit. And I got him in the top 10.
yeah, it's funny. You're right. And you're right. No, you're absolutely right about it. I think that at 9 I got C.J. Stroud.
Okay. Yeah, and I had him at 10. So
I
what you
got
rank?
C.J. Stroud over Justin Herbert, and it doesn't, to me, in my soul, I don't think that is I don't. It doesn't feel right when I say it because everything that you said is absolutely true. Justin Herbert is such a talented arm. I mean, he's such a talented quarterback.
Yeah.
He's got all the right things. He's Dan Marino. He's Dan Fouts back in the days. He has that, the John Elwayness. He's got all that kind of stuff, but it's just not to the level that it needs to be. And it's interesting that recently Harbaugh said that his goal is to make Justin a Hall of Fame quarterback.
That's just talk.
That's all talk.
That's all talk. That's just because he's going to run that ball 35 times. He is going to run that ball 35 times. That's just talk.
Is that all talk, Coach Kim?
That's just talk, man. He going to run that ball 30 times. I promise you that. He drafted Hampton from out of Carolina. Signed them boys touching that ball 30 times together.
Yeah.
Maybe some of them might be through screens and dump balls. But you best believe them boys can touch the ball 30 to 35 times.
Oh, man. So I guess, look, if you don't make him pass the ball too much,
right,
he might just make the Hall of Fame because he ain't gonna.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? There's more ways to win make it to the Hall of Fame than just stats. If you win games, like I said, we talked about winning and losing so much quarterback. If you win games as a quarterback and you win the big one, that gets you into Hall of Fame consideration. No different from like Eli.
Yeah.
Eli's in Hall of Fame consideration based off Super Bowl wins, not even based off the numbers.
Right. Oh, definitely not off the number.
On game day, the biggest plays may happen on the field, but when it's your wedding, every moment should be all about you. At Dream Entertainment, we bring the ultimate lineup: DJs, officiants, planners, bartenders, photo and video pros, live bands, and professional hair and makeup, all working together to create your perfect day. With veteran ownership and in-house financing, we handle every detail so you can celebrate like champions. Dream Entertainment, where your big day scores big. Let's make it unforgettable.
So you got that. So we were, throughout this ranking, we've been pretty much
Kyler Murray. I got Kyler Murray at 9. Who'd you have at 9? Yeah, CJ, right? Yeah, CJ. But let me say something about CJ right quick, man. CJ lit the NFL up, man, his rookie year, man. I'm talking about he was electric. He became like a little rock star,
He really did.
He became like a little rock star, man.
So, he forgot his guitar last season, though.
Remember, I think he was running around with Ever Rose, wasn't he?
He was running around next to that pink stuff.
No, that's just Stephon. That's just Stephon.
It was in the vicinity, but he wasn't around.
Yeah,
he was a rock star.
Yeah. So, but last year, man, I like that he didn't have his best stuff, best year, but he kept fighting. He was able to get his team to the playoffs and able to get a playoff win.
Yeah.
So I did like that about him. That says a lot about him, his abilities. Even though he wasn't able to, I guess, produce as he did as a rookie, he was still able to will his team to win, made plays when he needed to. So and he that's the thing. He beat Justin Herbert in the playoffs without a team that wasn't fully loaded with injuries.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
What I love about him too, and I love his character. We're just having some fun as far as rock star.
Right,
but
right,
rock star meaning that the popularity that he got from being so successful.
right,
But truly a talented, humble kid, and it
right.
really seems like he loves the game.
Yeah, he did, man. And he always thank God first.
Always puts God first, and
Right,
he's so focused. He's
right.
focused on getting better. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting to see how better he gets this season coming up.
right. Yeah. So my 9 was Kyler Murray.
Moving on.
So man, Kyler Murray, man. I think he'll have a big year this year.
We always think he's gonna have a big year. It's gonna be bigger than his actual height.
Man, if you go back and look at Kyler Murray numbers, man, you will be like, that he really did that. It's just like, I guess he got that kind of just success winning hasn't followed him, and he got a bad rep, man. He really got a bad.
Yeah.
He got a bad reputation, far as truly respecting the game, and that's how good he is, man. He don't even he tell you I don't prepare. Like he basically tell you like, man, I don't prepare for no game. I watch no film. Like what I gotta watch film for?
Yeah.
That's how good he is.
No, he's super talented.
Yeah, that's just how good. I mean, that's how he feel, but he don't really respect the game, man. Kind of remind me of Cam Newton a little bit, man, just in the way of
that kind of approach. Yeah.
Yeah, you really don't even know how good you really could be, man, if you just
like really could be
locked in, man. Cam
if
Newton
you're
was there
locked
for
in and you humble yourself a little bit.
Right. Yeah, and Cam Newton did it for one season, you know what I'm saying? But that's like Kyler Murray. I think his rookie year to me was probably his best year, and then after that, it was just he was good, but he kind of lit the NFL up when he first came in, and then it kind of filmed. But yeah, I like Kyler Murray, man. The talent there, man. 4.3 speed, throw the ball 70 yards in the air. He got it.
He's electrifying. I mean, he's electrifying.
Yeah.
And he does plays that make you say wow,
right.
and and all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna put Kyler Murray, I'm gonna put him in the bunch with Dak Prescott and Baker Mayfield. I'm gonna put him over there.
That's another guy I had I was wanting to throw Dak in there, man, because I think Dak gonna throw for 5,000 yards this year.
He's got 2 reasons why he should.
I think he's gonna throw for $5,000 this year. So that was another one. I'm like, should Dak be in my top 10? Yeah, that's why I said it got down to nitpicking. Like you said, Baker done turned his career around.
Right.
Looked really good, man. Baker looked good early too with the Browns. He looked really good.
I love Baker. I love Baker Mayfield.
I just really good his first year. Then it kind of went downhill, and now he done kind of bounced back with the Bucks. It's just all about your surrounding cast in certain situations. So
it is. I couldn't do this show without Coach Q. If I was to do it with somebody else, it wouldn't have the special thing to it.
Right. So, but all right. So, who was your 10? I forgot. I know you.
How can you forget?
My God.
Do we have to bring the clip back again?
Yeah, we might do. Man. So, what made you go with Geno in the top 10? Like over people like Dak?
I'm gonna go with Geno because Geno is going up the ladder. He's not standing still and he's not falling down a notch. He's someone to really look at because his will, and that's the thing with Geno, is Geno's will. He is willing himself to be in that conversation. And when you got an athlete that has that will, that will will themselves to be in that conversation, all it takes, it's a Hall of Fame coach and a Hall of Fame offensive coordinator and a very upcoming, talented tight end and someone who can run that rock, and you got some problems. You are now officially in the top 10. Geno Smith. Vote for Geno, baby.
I would say this, right? Geno this year, when I was doing from, past seasons, Geno came very close to my top 10, closer to what I thought it was going to come, right? So I'm going to say this. This is a big year for Geno.
This is a very big year for
This
Geno.
is a big year for Geno. I'll tell you this. I'm going to tell you why. Because the Seahawks was the perfect situation for a quarterback to be successful, right? So you had Metcalf, you had Lockett, and then you sit and drafted GSN, and I like the kid Bobo there, man. I think he's an underrated wide receiver.
He's definitely I like him too.
So then they brought over Fant, a very athletic tight end. Not no home name, not no name that everybody go know in every household, but I'm telling you, he's an athletic freak for a tight end.
Yeah.
Geno had a bunch of weapons, man, that made the game easier for him. Now, not talking bad about your team.
Cut it out. Stop right there. Stop right there.
But I just named 3 wide receivers that's probably better than your best one.
Oh, you gotta cut it out.
I'm just saying.
Come on.
I was just saying, we gotta give the people the truth. Gotta get the people the honest truth. That's why
first and foremost,
right. So
our running game is probably gonna be the best in the league.
Right. That's true. But I'm just talking about who Geno got to pass the ball to. All right.
He's gonna pass it to Brock Bowers.
Yeah, that's a tight end. You might can take him away, but let's be that's all right. So you got 3 wide receivers. He was just passing the ball to 3 wide receivers for the Seahawks with Metcalf, Lockett, and JSN. That's probably better than your best wide receiver that he just went to.
Let me tell you something here. So we are not going to have this conversation because obviously there has been a conspiracy against Geno.
No,
I think you got the wrong Geno. You're thinking about Geno's Pizza.
No,
this is Geno Smith. This is the guy whose accuracy is at a high time level. Probably one of the best accurate quarterbacks in the league. He doesn't get any props. He was playing in the Northwest Territory. But now he's coming to Vegas, baby. Things are about to change. He's going to be underneath the bright lights. You're about to see a superstar in the making. Yeah. Geno Smith, get ready for him.
And you sound like
who do you got at 10?
I had CJ Stroud. Remember, I had Kyler Murray at 9, and I had CJ at 10. But I'm gonna say this, man. This really gonna prove to me where Geno's at as a quarterback. Because, like I said, man, like let's be honest, the Raiders don't have the best of weapons on the outside. Like you said, Bowers is one of the best tight ends ever played the NFL already. Kid fast, got good hands, good route running. He's a star in the making, But far as outside of him, you talking about your best receiver being Jacoby Myers?
Oh man, Jacoby Myers is underrated.
Oh no, very, 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 very underrated. But if you want like who you want, Metcalf or Myers? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that on national TV. Don't do that, man.
Fit 40 Personal Training and Nutrition, led by Brian Fitzsimmons, offers fitness and nutrition coaching tailored to your goals and lifestyles. Clients receive individualized workouts, personalized nutrition plans, ongoing motivation and accountability, ensuring that you stay on track with your fitness journey. For more information or to book your session today, visit fit40coaching.com. That's fit40coaching.com.
We interrupt this broadcast for the Second Opinion halftime show.
Hi everyone, my name's Heather Wild of Psychophoria. Our new song, Lose Your Mind, just dropped on all platforms. You're watching Second Opinion.
The sun has been shining more than before. Today marks a new day for us to explore. Count your endeavors, for they may stand by. My friend, don't you worry, tonight you're alive. Ride upon a horse, surf among the waves. Breathe. The breath of life, isn't it familiar? Burn the fire up, taste the energy. Yes. It's not enough. Turn the music up. Every day. All the time. Step on up. Take another drink. It's alright. We will never give up. Dance in the moonlight. There's people on all sides waiting for evolving lights to shine. Everyone's having a hell of a good time. Tell the energy in the air tonight. Lose your mind. No need for your troubles, no need for distress. You're moving on up to the best of the best. Tell you a story, I'll tell you a tale. Your heart ain't that fragile, love isn't frail. Dance in the moonlight, there's people on all sides waiting for evolving lights to shine. Everyone's having a hell of a good time. Tell the energy in the air tonight. Lose your mind. Lose your mind. Lose your mind. We welcome you, we welcome all. Have no fear, the party's on. Light a match and blow it up. No, we never can. All they do is stop and stare. I know more, I know you're there. Hold my hand, we'll count to 3. 4 and 5 will make you scream. We don't care who you are. We medicate, we're shooting down. We ride around the galaxy. Speed and light will make you bleed. Dance in the moonlight. People on all sides waiting for evolving lights to shine. Everyone's having a hell of a good time. Heavy energy in the air tonight. Lose your mind. Oh.
This halftime show was sponsored by Nash Studios of Greenville, North Carolina. Located in downtown Greenville, North Carolina, Nash Studios is a place where creatives can collaborate and capture their artistic expression. Take your art to the next level at Nash Studios, which offers a variety of services such as audio recording, video and photography services for your music video, podcast, and more. Scan the QR code to begin your artistic journey at Nash Studios today, or call 252-559-0410. That's 252-559-0410. Nash Hot Chicken is your destination for hot chicken, cold beer, and live music. Entertain your taste buds with all-star favorites on our Nashville-inspired menu. A full bar featuring domestic, local brews, and try a Nash signature cocktail like our Music City Mule. Make Nash Hot Chicken the choice for your next get-together. Ask us about catering your next event. Nash Hot Chicken is open every day and located at 114 East 5th Street in downtown Greenville, North Carolina. For more information, call 252-999-5444. That's 252-999-5444.
Good morning, beautiful people. Roy the Rapper here, coming to you once again with the double word of the day, double verse of the day, Deuteronomy 31:6 and 2 Timothy 1:7. Deuteronomy 31:6, it states, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God, He is the one who goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." This verse encourages believers to be brave and confident, and also serves as a reminder that God is always with us and will never abandon us. Listen, the more and more I spread my testimony out to the world through my music, the more and more I can tell you right now as a walking miracle, as I always say, living proof. There's so many times I can count that I felt alone, abandoned, felt like it was the end of the world, and the way God turned things around, I am a living witness, and I can tell you right now, God, and the proof that God will never leave us nor forsake us. He is always with us, no matter what, no matter how hard things may seem, okay? God is not the author of confusion or fear. Instead, God offers a spirit of power, strength, love, and a sound mind, as stated in 2 Timothy 1:7. So be strong, be courageous, be fearless, okay? Take that leap of faith, invest in your dreams, okay? It's all these are characteristics of God. God has favor of your life if you believe. If you allow Him to have favor of your life, you can do anything you put your mind to, and God is with you. So take that, stand on it, be blessed. Roy the Rapper, and I'm out.
Uptown Nutrition has been serving Greenville with nutritious protein smoothies and plant-based energy drinks for the past 10 years. Conveniently located at the corner of 3rd and Evans, we're open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Our team of wellness coaches is passionate about supporting your health and wellness journey. If you want to up your game? Join our free community workout 3 days a week. For more information, call 252-329-8789. That's 252-329-8789.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, man. I'm really super excited about the news that I'm hearing, because I had to pinch myself when I heard the news.
Yeah.
And this is not, this news is pretty recent. And I'm sure a lot of people have already heard this news.
Yeah.
But Michael Jeffrey Jordan is going to be part of the NBA media coverage next season for NBC. They're bringing back NBA on NBC. Man, that's exciting.
Yeah, it is, man. It's exciting to see Jordan talking about basketball,
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be exciting, man. Yeah. What's your thoughts on it?
My thoughts is, first, I had to do some extra research. I had to make sure it was 100% real. It wasn't clickbait. And special contributor. That's what they're labeling him to be.
Right.
So he's going to be doing, I'm sure, pre-recorded tape segments, his point of view analyzing the game. and potential live appearances as well. I look at it this way. You got nobody, there's nobody. You got nobody that's better at breaking down a game than Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see. You know,
We will see. Oh,
we will see.
when you say something, we will see, because your guy, your GOAT over there that plays for the New England Patriots, he ain't that good at doing this kind of stuff.
Right. That's why I say we'll see. He's not as good as Tony at doing it, you know. So we'll see how good at Jordan is doing it. Then I don't even know what type of role he's gonna have, really and truly. You know, I don't see him analyzing basketball games. I just don't see it. I gotta see it to believe it.
Right.
I mean, I gotta see it to believe it, man. And then, so what are you gonna do now? He didn't like it when people criticize him. You know, him and Barkley had a fallout because Barkley, you know, kind of criticized how he was as a GM and owner as with the Hornets. He didn't like it, so now he gonna criticize others. So
I don't know. You know, Michael is so competitive, and it's funny that you brought that up. You know, there's a little inkling in me that thinks that maybe he's just doing this just to be number one. You know, like, I'm gonna go at Charles Barkley's spot.
Oh man,
he's that petty of a competitor.
Right, and I think that's gonna be another Tom Brady and Tony Romo type situation. He ain't gonna be as good at it as Charles, man. That's what Charles do.
Charles is a natural, man.
Yeah, Charles love to talk. That's what Charles do. So, I mean, Jordan did a little trash talk, but he just, I don't think he got the sense of humor that Barkley got.
No, I'm not.
Barkley.
I don't know though. I've seen some behind the scenes where Jordan was talking a lot of junk, so I don't know.
But Barkley can accept being made fun of.
Yeah,
that's what made Charles Barkley special.
That's what makes him special. Absolutely.
Right. I can't see that with Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan. You know, he's got tough skin when he's playing the game.
Yeah.
But when he's not playing the game, his skin is not as tough. I don't know.
No, like I said, he couldn't take it when Charles Barkley. He was doing a poor job. And when Charles Barkley was telling the truth,
he was being honest about the ownership.
Right, and Jordan couldn't take it. So
yeah, Jordan couldn't take that, man.
No, I ain't gonna be as good as Charles. So that's why I want to see. I'd be interested to see what his role is going to be. I mean, it's always good, you know, to have debatable the best player that ever played the game talking about it. So, that's always a good thing. But we'll see what his role is. I got to see what his role is.
Yeah, we'll definitely see what his role is. And taking a trip down memory lane, do you remember the great times when NBA was on NBC, when you had Ahmad Rashad, you know, doing this thing? That's Jordan's buddy.
Right.
I mean, man, NBC was just that was the spot, man. That was the place to be when it came to watching basketball.
Right. And I mean, I think basketball was just good to watch in general, you know, no matter where it was at. Basketball was at they say the golden age at that time. So it was always.
It was. That was. You're right about that. Yeah.
You know, so
NBC, they it was perfect timing for them.
Right. A perfect timing for them. Like I said, with the golden age of basketball, man, everybody was so competitive. You didn't have people joining teams and all that back then, man. They all wanted to beat each other.
Yeah.
They always want to beat each other, man. That came down the road a little later, you know, kind of combining. To me, the Houston Rockets did it, but they was all old. And, you know,
yeah.
Barkley, Pippen, when they was all old. But like before then, you didn't have superstars joining each other.
Yeah, you didn't have that.
Nah, you didn't have that. Yeah.
So, this will be interesting to see. And I wanted to bring that up because, we are in the media now. We're official media guys.
Right.
So it's good to kind of know what's going on in the media world. I know Stephen A is doing his thing in ESPN, big contract. Ryan Clark, who I love, I think he's phenomenal.
You like Ryan
Also,
Clark?
I
You like
like
Ryan
Ryan
Clark?
Clark. I love Ryan Clark. I like his podcast. Just you got Mace and Cameron. They doing their thing. This whole media frenzy, man. It's exciting. Everybody is like bringing some kind of great energy that you're starting to feel. And I think the NBA in particular needs it, right? I think that at one point it was like I wasn't really interested in watching the game.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I mean, anything they can use to get a spark with generating some views, they need to do it. So, yeah, I agree with that. So maybe Jordan can help in that aspect, man. That's all, and like I said, I want to see what his role is. It's always a great addition when you can add Mike to the team, unless he's your GM.
Yeah. Unless it's your forget about it.
Yeah.
I got another question that I want to ask you. But first, I want to give a huge thanks to our official sponsor, Dream Entertainment of Jacksonville, North Carolina, the premier event company you'll want to hire for all your event needs. This veteran-owned business supplies DJs, wedding planners, mobile bar, and bartenders, stage and sound setup, catering, hair and makeup, visual services, school dances, military balls, festivals, and more. They ensure your event will be stress-free. You got nothing to worry about. It's going to be fun, absolutely unforgettable, and this is the way that you reach them. DreamEntertainmentNC.com. Or you can call 910-459-9568. That's 910-459-9568 for more information. Dream Entertainment. And man, you know what? Dream Entertainment's got a lot of good things going on. And, we're going to be doing some events soon. We're going to be expanding. We're going to be expanding our brand. And speaking of expansion, give me about 3 cities that you think that would be on your wish list for the NBA expanding, having an expansion team.
Oh, I don't know.
If you can give me 3, what 3 cities you think would really bring a lot to the game?
I guess one would be Vegas.
Yes. I knew you were going to say that.
I guess one would be Vegas. Let me think right offhand. Who don't have teams? I don't know, man. Vegas would be one of the main spots.
When you think about Seattle, you think, there were so many heartbroken people that were in Seattle when the Supersonics got snatched up.
Right.
You think you can ever see a team there again?
Yeah. I mean, they had good fans. I can't even remember why they left in the first place. They needed a new stadium.
I think something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I guess, man. Yeah, I guess. I really can't think of any other cities. I mean, Vegas will. It seems like Vegas got every team, every sport in the town now set for basketball. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Well, and then baseball is coming, right?
Yeah, baseball's coming.
The Athletics are coming to Vegas. If I heard that right, I think Athletics coming to Vegas.
What about Mexico City? Something like that. Something that's a little off the grid a little bit.
That's what basketball. That's what the NBA would like.
Yeah.
That's what the NBA would like. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Outside of Vegas, I don't know. I'm trying to think of major markets that don't have a team that.
I'm kind of thinking Vegas would probably be the closest thing to it happening next. That right?
Right. Yeah. I think so. Like I said, they got every other sport coming to their town or already there. So yeah, I think Vegas.
Well, if that happens, we'll be ready.
I'm sure y'all will. I'm sure
We will definitely be ready here in Vegas.
Yeah, I'm sure you will, man. I think Vegas be a good spot for it.
Most definitely, my brother.
Yeah, I think that's where the Dallas Mavericks trying to go.
Yeah.
I think that's what Dallas trying to go to. So
man, that would be a nice squad, huh?
Yeah. And I think that's gonna happen. Well, I don't know. I ain't gonna say that, but I think that's where Dallas trying to get to.
We're guesstimating right now.
Yeah. It's just our opinions.
Just our opinions.
Right.
Our second opinions.
Right.
And Coach Q, it's a pleasure having you once again, my brother.
Yes, sir. Always great to see you.
Hey, I'll see you soon then.
All right.
All right, my brother. Let's see.
This episode was sponsored by Dream Entertainment of Jacksonville, North Carolina, your one-stop shop for all your event needs. Their highly qualified team of professionals is ready to help you plan, organize, and carry out your wish list for that perfect wedding, party, family reunion, concert, or corporate event. With countless 5-star reviews, Dream Entertainment delivers time and time again, making them the premier event company for Eastern North Carolina. Book your unforgettable experience at dreamentertainmentnc.com or call 910-459-9568. That's 910-459-9568. Simply Me and More Skincare offers skincare solutions for women and for men. Choose from our selection of luxurious body butters, face masks, body scrub, and more. All of our products are made with natural ingredients right here in Eastern North Carolina. Indulge yourself and shop now at simplymeandmore.com. That's simplymeandmore.com. OfficeWorks Plus of Williamston, North Carolina is your go-to resource for packaging, shipping around the world, printing, and business service needs for Eastern North Carolina. OfficeWorks Plus also provides notary public services, and their store provides office, packaging, and school supplies as well. OfficeWorks Plus is located at 825A East Boulevard in Williamston, North Carolina. For more information, call 252-792-6116. That's 252-792-6116.
Live, interactive, family-friendly shows. Welcome to Family Fun Experience Theater. What can you expect? Well, game shows, family comedy, swashbuckling farces, holiday extravaganzas, birthday parties plus superheroes, sci-fi and musical special. Expect something new and fun every week year-round. Relaxing, comfortable couch seating with views overlooking the Virginia Beach oceanfront with plenty of fun snacks and drinks to enjoy. FFX's unique brand of family-friendly fun has the whole audience playing along from kids and teens to grandma and gramps. No kids? No problem. Whatever your age, our middle name is FUN. So what are you waiting for? Head over to ffxshow.org and get your tickets right now.
You're getting very hungry for a specialty waffle and a bomb chicken sandwich from Strange Bird, where every day is a feathered freak show. What are you waiting for? Get to Strange Bird for one of their bomb chicken sandwiches, located at 718 Dickinson Avenue in Greenville, or visit eatatstrange.com. Start your day the healthy way and stop into Garson Nutrition in Tarboro. Power up with a protein bowl, a refreshing and energizing smoothie, or a guilt-free protein waffle. Garson Nutrition is located at 105 North Main Street in the historic downtown Tarboro. Call 510-928-7243 or scan the QR code to connect now.